You're listening to Hoxton. You're listening to Hoxton FM.
Welcome. It's about 7 o'clock. I'm Dan Formless. This is the Forward Movement Show live on Hoxton FM. Just glancing over my shoulder to make sure the stream is definitely still up and running. I've got my guest lurking in a corner. We've fed him pizza and beer, so he should be fully primed to deliver some amazing music. Ask yourself. And as is standard on radio, he's just been telling me all this super interesting stuff, all his news, everything. None of it we can really talk about, but loads of amazing stuff. Oh, he's got new additions to the family. And he has become a software developer, which we can talk about. It is, of course, none other than Yama Music. Kicking things off with Jamahr, this is Ask Your Soul. I should know the label. I will put that in the track list. Make sure you go to forward-movement.net and you can find everything. Track list, SoundCloud, YouTube, all the archives. Every single show we've done since the reboot. Ask yourself. Ask yourself. This one is very rapidly becoming a guilty pleasure for me to play. It is Cinthie. It's called Grooves. It's on her label, Crystal Grooves. It's just so addictive. So seemingly simple as well. I'm playing all this upbeat stuff and then my guest is going to play minimal. He said, or is he? He was saying he brought the wrong records earlier. is, of course, the classic Mono on Mono by John Tejada. I think it's out on Palette, his label. This is the kind of record you see in a second-hand shop like Music and Vinyl Exchange. You've already got 2 copies, and you think, maybe I need a third. Maybe I could give it to someone as a gift. $50p scratched up. I've got 4 copies now. Right, so I did joke with Yama Music, who is my esteemed guest this week. How are you?
Hello, Dan Formless. Very well, thank you, Dan Formless.
I was joking with him that I was going to play this track that's come out on Yama Music called Monomeros, and then we would talk all over it. So it's a 10-minute track. I've allowed it to play for 3.
Okay. Any loops?
We could loop it on the breakdown there. But I was very pleased with myself actually mixing it okay into mono.
It was a lovely mix. This is what we want.
Yeah, that John Tejada track is like always going to work. It's always going to work. So, thank you so much for coming down.
Pleasure.
You have told me loads of great news. You are getting cats.
Yeah, that's top shelf stuff. So let's two cats. Yeah,
2 cats.
Kittens.
Lovely.
That's the name for baby cats.
Lovely.
That's the Latin for baby cats.
You gonna tell us the names?
It's a bit undecided. There's big news will be coming. Big things are coming.
Maybe Norse gods, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe drum and bass heads.
Yeah. Fabio and Groove Rider's been muted amongst the people that I spend my life with, but we'll see.
And then the spellings as well. So. Anyway, like that's me getting you on your toes there. But
it's all good.
You were also telling me, like, I'm gonna just dart around, but you were also telling me it's really interesting hearing someone who's like got like 10 vinyl releases, nearly 10 vinyl releases.
Yeah, so I'm currently working on number 10. So lots of great ideas are happening, and those are probably, we can't go into too much detail about that, but yeah, number 10, which is I think I've always been told that number 5 is the pivotal one. If you get to number 5, you're doing well.
Yeah,
I think that's probably, I don't know, I think I'm gassed about number 10. I think it's such an achievement.
Yeah,
and dare I say it, I do like setting up a label, going through the dreaded COVID, dealing with press implants and all of that jazz. It feels an achievement, and I'm excited to release it.
It's character building for sure.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is you've toyed with digital.
Yeah.
You've got a Bandcamp. You actually get a lot of vinyl and digital orders through your Bandcamp.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You've got an incredible offer for Bandcamp Friday tomorrow.
Well, funny you should say that.
Yeah.
As it's May Day Madness, 75% off our entire back catalogue. That's digital and vinyl. So if you like vinyl, if you like minimal, go and bag yourself a bargain. I think there's a deal on there as well that I've kind of put a bundle together, which will probably be about 15 quid for 6 records. So
amazing.
Go and buy it. I'll if there's spares, I'll chuck in some more.
Amazing. Yeah, I mean, you've got some real gems in your back catalogue for sure. I'm just fascinated by the fact that, because I'm at the point where I'm like, right, I'm just going to do digital for a bit. That vinyl thing is like can be a nightmare, delays as you say, and other things. But you're like, nah, I'm going back to vinyl. I've had my little like moment with digital, but you're like, if I'm going to go to all this trouble, I'm going to go all in.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah.
I just think there's almost, it's getting to the point now where releasing music is just hassle, no matter what. And we tried it. We had 8 releases on vinyl, and we did number 9 with like an original that I absolutely love. With
Talk,
a remix.
is that?
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, it's you know when you work on a track and you're like, oh, that's good, and then you leave it for a while, you come back, and then when you actually tagged it in the post for this show, I was like, oh wow, that's quite good. I do know what I'm doing. But then Liz, like somebody who I've loved for a long time, I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. He's one of like the raw minimal sound, whatever you want to call it, that minimal kind of sound. I think he's front and center, and I was just in awe of his music. So to get him to do a digital release for us was a bit of a coup. But I just, the digital side sold less than vinyl. So what's the point?
Yeah, I think you've built up such a loyal vinyl fan base that it was maybe like, not, to me it doesn't surprise me, but at the same time I do get like, you've come all this way, you might as well carry on the way you started. I think so. I just think it gets to a point when you build so much in releasing vinyl, like you work on especially when you're making your own music and releasing it, like that's like a 6-month process, and then you work with people remixing it, dare I say it, that's 2 to 3 months, and then it then goes into the hopper to be pressed later on, which can go from anything from 9 to 18 months. So you're sitting on music that you made potentially 2 years ago,
and you're like, oh wow, it's almost when it releases, it's not a thrill, and it got to that point a little bit, but I've maybe like absence makes the heart grow fonder, and it's like, well, if we're gonna do it, we might as well go back to what we know and love.
No, like, well, I hope you continue to do that, because you've definitely put out some amazing music, and I'm very much looking forward to hearing what you're going to play tonight. You're a software developer. What's going on, mate? I mean, because the way you make music is kind of, would you say hybrid? You've got outboard gear, but you do work in the box. You do stuff in the box.
Yeah, a bit of both. I love plugins, but I've also got an opportunity to use outboard gear as well, which I think is always great.
You've got a lovely mixer, the KM60, is it? The
Boss, yeah,
to just
lovely,
give everything a bit of
rotary, it is great. It's not very well at the moment, but that's a different story.
There's one down there that is like way worse. It's not mine. But like, I was like, I'm not fixing this.
Yeah.
But when they work, they're
it was lovely. I've added a couple more bits as well, but I have this idea. I think I've bored you many times about this. Just one bit of gear for each element of a song, and I've kind of gone over. I've probably got about 4 or 5 drum machines now, which is just crazy. But for the music that I make, it kind of adds to it. But get into the software development side of things. I've always had this idea of having a plugin of a randomizer, and I'm sure there's one out there. But whenever I get a plugin, and especially like sequencers and stuff like that, it's always a maximum of 16 beats. Yeah. I want something beyond that, and I want something SHIT crazy. Yeah. So I wanted something just that I could just put my samples in, press a button, and it will fire off randomly. You never know what's going to happen. It's a box of frogs, so anything could jump out at you. And that's what I wanted. I just love that element of surprise that you never know what's going to happen. So that's what I've done. That's
amazing. And so it's on Max for Live.
Yes.
I want you to call it the Yamanator, but you're going to call it the...
I said to you earlier, my accent and potentially a speech impediment, I don't think I can say it.
Come on.
The Yama randomizer.
Yama randomizer. I mean, as long as Yama is on there, that's the important thing, because I think you go to so much lengths to put music out, and then you've kind of decided that this is something that you need to make music, and you're sharing it with everyone. And I think a lot of the time labels, they don't put themselves at the forefront. They're always putting the artist first. Although you are the label. I don't
do that at all.
You do that. But I think it's just great that you're putting it out there and sharing it with people. And so how do they get that? How do I get that? Like,
that's a fabulous question. I'm glad you asked it. I don't know yet.
Okay.
So it's going to be made available. How we do it, I'm not quite sure just yet. It's in testing phase at the moment. I'm very grateful to, there's a couple of really great producers who are like top drawer. They're testing at the moment just to make sure it's okay and it does what it says on the tin. But I've been using it in tracks. So I think we'll probably push it live soon. Again, you know me, I always kind of lowball this sort of stuff, because I think it's important to not take the mickey out of people at the moment. It's people are not in a position of, I don't know if we're going a little bit too political, but people are struggling at the moment. So if you're making music and you get a nice little plug-in that's a couple of quid or free, if you do something, if you give me your email address or something like that, or just support the label or support the social stuff, then I'm all for it. So it will be done. So watch this space.
Very exciting, very innovative, and I'm super impressed that you made it happen, because so many people, you were saying about it, you weren't boring me, but I was like, he's never going to actually do it.
You was the first person I went to instantly, and I said, I've got this idea and I've been toying around with it. Who could I speak to? Who will help me? And you gave me some really good people, and I was like, I'm just going to do it on my own. Yeah,
that's amazing. That's amazing, because everyone's going to add their bit of spice or their sort of thing. So if you want it the way you want it, you've got to do it yourself for sure.
Yeah.
So that's incredible, and just do it. And I'm looking forward to getting a copy. and trying it and breaking it. I've now got Ableton. So
Oh, okay.
I can,
Right, yeah.
like, I've switched. I've gone to the dark side.
Right. Well, yeah. I'm not going in now.
Yeah, no, it's political.
Yeah, that's more political.
More political.
What's going on in the world?
Which door do you use?
Yeah, but no, yeah, I'm very excited about it. It was, yeah, you know, you just kind of kick these ideas around your head for a long time, and you just kind of think it's not possible. But just spending some time doing it, it's just been great, and working with people to help me out and stuff like that. I've got to shout out Tread Benedict for helping me with the graphic that's included in it as well. So very grateful. But yeah, it's great if you've got an idea, go and do it. Like, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to develop it as time goes on as well, I'm sure. So even if it starts this way, you know, who knows? It'll be a suite of tools before you know it.
Yeah, exactly. Oof, that's got me excited.
Yeah. You're not going to do anything like sample packs or anything like that? You ever toyed with that?
Yeah, but I just kept them and made tracks off the back of them.
Yeah. You always feel like those loop packs and stuff is just a load of tracks that someone just couldn't be bothered to finish.
Exactly that.
They're like, here, just have these.
So yeah, I did it, and I was ready to go, but I was just like, actually, this is actually some pretty good stuff here.
Yeah.
So
great.
I was just like, I'm just going to use it myself.
No, awesome. That's what I want to hear. I mean, so a lot of this gear is not mine. It's a drummer named Selim, and he came in and took a load of samples of my drum machines, and then he was like working on them in LA, as you do.
Yeah.
And he was just like, man, we need to do a sample pack of drums. And I was like, great, let's do it. But then the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, we do it for ourselves. We don't need to release it or anything.
Yeah.
It's always that thing. And that's why I like that you're releasing the software, but also that allows people to be creative rather than to just jump on and take someone else's idea and just kind of, you know, we all kind of slightly lament people who are just copying and pasting stuff together, a few loops, drum beat and stuff, and calling themselves a producer now.
Yeah.
But,
well, like horses, because if that's your bag, then go for it. But I think it's a gateway. Like, people do that, and then I certainly started that way.
Yeah.
And then you start to develop. You think, oh, actually, I don't want a sample pack. I want something unique. Then you buy your first drum machine. Then you go, actually, I need a bass line. What can I produce? What can I get to acquire to get that sound? So, yeah, I think there's a start. And then,
but even if they take something and they feed it into your randomizer, that's already like jumbling stuff up and giving them a kind of feel of like, and they might have a happy accident. They might, you know, that's what I like. It's like just making something original and making it yours.
Absolutely.
So, right, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk to you about. We've got 50 seconds left on this. Tell me about this track, because this is like a 10-minute track, Monomeros.
What is that? It was. I wanted to make something that was like a true, like, minimal sound, and I was just working away on this for a very long time, and I just kind of pulled in different elements. There's the main element is actually from a TV show. A very obscure one, and I've just cobbled it together, and it just seemed to work really well. That is all outboard gear as well, actually.
I could tell.
With the samples put on top in Ableton. So, yeah, I like it. It's a really nice track.
It's awesome. No, it's really amazing, and everyone should go and buy it on Bandcamp tomorrow.
Yeah, it's available on vinyl. It's probably, like, I don't know how much, really quite cheap at the moment. So go and grab yourself a bargain. Yeah. And I'll be sending them out personally. Bank holiday weekend, so they'll probably be with you next week.
Stickers? You can put stickers in?
Put a sticker in, yeah. If you want a sticker, I'll put one in.
Amazing, amazing. Right, without further ado, Yama music in the mix on the Forward Movement Show on Hoxton FM. Enjoy, and we will do a sign out at the end. I've been told we've got to do sign outs at the end.
Yes, because, it's a must.
It's very impersonal. Just stop. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing what you got to play.
Yeah.
And carry on.
take comfort in your dreams. I take comfort in your dreams. I take comfort in your dreams.
have 24 hours in a day. We all have 24 hours, whether you're a millionaire, whether you're above, you all have 24 hours in a day to get stuff done. Get stuff done.
Well, that was very nice.
Loved it. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
I didn't think you'd say, come on, let's do back-to-back so soon. So I had to like pressure you into doing a few more, but that was really fun, really nice tuning in to your kind of vibe and trying to match it. And you were saying about your records, because you've had loads of renovations work being done in your place. You're like, oh, my records are so dusty. And I was like, oh yeah. And then my record has something on it that's made it jump.
A gremlin.
Yes, a gremlin. But no, really fun.
No, thanks very much. I really enjoyed it, and always a pleasure to come and chat to you. And it's good to see Hoxton FM back on the airwaves.
Yeah, West Hoxton.
West Hoxton.
West Hoxton. We're actually going to be doing next week's show from Berlin. John Osborne is the guest. We're not sure when it's going to be. You've got to kind of watch this space, because basically I'm out there filming Super Booth, and the big day is the Thursday, and I know I'm just going to be there all day and probably into the evening, so it probably almost certainly won't be Thursday, but there will be a show that will come out live. And even if you miss it, you can go on to forward-movement.net and you can check that show, check this show, check all the shows, track lists, SoundCloud uploads, the YouTube archive, so you can watch it or listen to it. It's all there. There's a few pretty tasty interviews up there as well, so do go check it out, and make sure you give this man a follow. Yama Music literally everywhere, except for, is it SoundCloud, Yama Music Records?
Yeah, I think so.
And
Yama Music Recordings on Instagram. Or is it?
But the important one is Bandcamp, right? Because
go and check that out, please.
if you liked what he played tonight, or if you like some of the music that you've heard from Yama Music, like the releases, go and buy all of them tomorrow because it's like 75% off.
Yeah.
So it's like a great deal, and Bandcamp is a wonderful platform, I think.
Yeah, it's Bandcamp Friday tomorrow, so we get the lion's share of the the actual cost, and it does help fuel next releases. And there's releases and vinyl from Birds Making Machine,
Red Pig Flower,
Yard One, someone called Daniel Formless, and Vlad Arapuso as well. So yeah, good selection of really great music.
Yeah, and Locic, I must say, because I made that track with him.
Yeah.
I made it with him in Berlin, and it's like he's a fisherman now, but hopefully he'll come back. With Fraser Campbell's on the label as well. We're like hoping he's going to come back.
Well, yeah, we was talking about that.
Yeah,
he was gigging at the weekend, so you never know.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Well, we've just had Easter, so it's the second coming.
Yeah, exactly. He could be tempted back to DJ, he said, but maybe not making music. But I've always said he's welcome to come here, and so maybe we'll try and do a double whammy, get him to come one day and then be a guest on the show after we've made a track.
Cool.
Which is what I wanted to do with you, but you're such a busy guy.
Yes.
So come another time and do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And we didn't mention Snug. Snug's been a great party through the kind of colder months, and
yeah, well, it's been it's been lots of fun. I kind of shied away from the promoting side of things for quite a while, but the opportunity to set up in a old school boozer, for want for a better word, in the middle of Soho, surrounded by very trendy, young, beautiful people, was lots of fun. And to host a party up there was great. So we had 100 Hertz, Terry Francis,
Daniel Formless.
Yeah, Daniel Formless again. Tread, Lee Rands, Lee from Flirt Audio as well. So we like the plethora of and Big Nick D, obviously.
Big Nick D.
So we've had lots of great people, and we're going to take a couple of months out for the summer, but there's an opportunity to do something else.
Yeah, you were telling me off mic, and it sounded amazing.
Yeah, we just need ink on paper, and then when that's all done and dusted, I can give you the exclusive to you and your wonderful listeners.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to hearing all about it officially.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming down. And as I've said multiple times, do go and check out the Bandcamp for Yama Music. Go and buy some music digitally, vinyl, both.
Yeah.
The nice thing about when you buy a record off of Bandcamp is you get the digital download with it as well, which
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of nice touches on there.
Yeah. But go and buy music from everybody, not just Yama Music.
No,
support the scene. And just especially tomorrow where it's Bandcamp Friday and everyone gets the actual labels and artists get all of the cash. So go and support the scene and support your favourite artists, and put some cash in their pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, nice one. Okay, right, we're going to leave you, and we'll catch you next week. As I say, random day, random time, but in Berlin.
All worth it.
All worth it, for sure. With John Osborne.
You're listening to